This is my Traxxas Stampede 4x4 VXL, and today I'm going to be installing this LED light kit. Alright. Let's start by tearing into this. Ouch. Alright, the first thing we're going to want to do is just chuck away these instructions, because I'm sure this is going to be very straightforward and simple to do, and I won't have any questions at all. Yeah, I have no idea where to wire any of this shit, so okay. A body modification. The vehicle will need modification. Really? Gonna have to cut that? Interesting. Well, we'll see if that winds up being true or not. Risk of injury. Ah! What am I? I'm just overwhelmed. Okay, this side's French, this side's English. Okay, it's not, it really shouldn't be that bad, I don't think. What do we start with? They want us to start by cutting the body. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait and see if I need to do that. So, next up, we remove the wire clamp by removing the two 2.5 by 8 millimeter counter screws. Where is that? That's right here. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I know my tool kit looks like garbage. Okay, I don't need to speak that quietly. I know my toolkit looks like garbage. Yeah, Brock, I know. What? I thought it was 2.5. Mm-hmm. Does that fit? $1.5? That seems too small. Yeah, that's definitely too small. There we go. Yeah, okay, that one does fit. And it's not actually in there all that tight, so I can just... get this out of here. Get that cat out of here. There's that cat. Okay. We have removed the wire clamp. Step 1 is done. Remove the receiver box. This can go back in there because I'm not using it. The receiver box is the whole thing, I'm guessing. Which I think that's one size bigger. That probably is the 2.5. Yep. And I know that inside here is kind of dirty. Don't judge me, okay? I don't necessarily take the best care of this stuff, but, you know, whatever, it works when I want it to. That's where we were putting those. Okay. I don't think I need to remove anything else, do I? Root power Y harness. Which one's power Y harness? I don't think these are labeled, are they? Are these labeled? Okay, well my guess is that this is the one that goes in there, right? I don't have silicone grease. So we'll just put it in there raw and hope that it works. Any open box, so it doesn't matter, okay. Okay, that seems to be in there, okay. Those seem, I probably should have done this the other way around, but whatever, it worked, they went through. Let's reinstall this. And hope that it's okay without the silicone grease. That's the smaller one. Where'd I put the bigger one? Where'd I put the bigger one? There it is. Will I have control over these lights, or are they always just going to be on? I'm thinking they're probably always just going to be on, which is cool. A little unnecessary battery drainage for daytime usage, I guess, but you know, whatever. Whatever. It'll be nice to be able to use this at night more easily, be able to see where it's going and all that, you know? Now the thing is, I don't know which ones are the front and which ones are the rear, and I don't know if it matters. That seems nice and snug. Seems like there's a little bit of an issue on the other end, hey? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's nicer. Yeah, that'll snug down nice now. Where'd I put the little Allen key, Allen wrench? Beautiful, beautiful work, Nigel. You're making short pickings out of this? Is that an expression? Easy? I don't think, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and I don't imagine I want this to be too tight, right? Okay, let's just run that along to the side like that, like they were showing it. Okay, so that is B done, I believe. Yep. Okay, front bumper and headlights. Remove the existing front bumper from the chassis. Attach the new front bumper to the chassis. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to matter which one you plug it into, hey? I'll put the shorter one for the front and the longer one on the rear, because that makes sense to me. Just in terms of, like, you know? Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to take my little skid plate off there first, right? I think, or is it just the ones at the top? Maybe it's just the ones at the top. Let's see if it's just the ones at the top. It'd be nice not having to take the skid plate off. Yeah, see, I really didn't need the instructions. I'm just doing this based off of, you know, you take stuff apart and you put it back together. You figure out how it goes as you take it apart, and you figure out how it, and then you try to remember how you put things together and you put it back the same way. It's kind of the approach I generally take to, like, working on cars and stuff, you know? All you're doing is taking stuff apart and putting it back together. So as long as you put things back together the way you took them apart, what can go wrong, right? Right? Probably a lot. Yeah. You like my seating position? Does this look comfortable to you? I can't sit cross-legged. Oh yeah, and don't worry about that one wheel being the wrong direction. Just don't worry about it, okay? Just don't worry about it. I think I might not have to take the skid plate off. I think it might just be these four. That's nice. Oh, Broccoli's gone. Wonder where he ran off to. I'm surprised I have to cut at the body. I mean, I'll see what I have to do, but that'll be a very big hack job. I'll probably just grab some scissors and do it. I mean, that body is, you can see it, it's not in good shape. It's rough. I mean, the only other modification I've made to this has been these aftermarket axles, which those did not come with instructions. And I wound up putting the rears on the front and the fronts on the rears or something like that, and I didn't think that there was any difference between them. I just need to get this out of here and then it should just pop right out. Right? Right? It should just pop right out. Okay, maybe I am gonna need to take the, oh, nope. It will just pop right out, okay. I didn't want to break anything, but I mean, I guess it's being replaced, so. Here's the fancy new one with the lights. Whoa-hoy. Yeah, it would be easier without that skid plate on, but whatever. We're just gonna jam her in there. Come on. Almost. There we go. Is that in there properly? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. More or less. Close enough. It will be by the time these are tightened down. Maybe not. Oh, shoot. I know this is definitely not like the right way of doing this, so don't get upset at me. Okay, we're gonna start with the bottom ones. I think that's probably the easier way of doing this, right? Is that going in? Or is that just spinning in place? That is just spinning in place. still just spinning in place. Okay, that sounded, it made a little click, so that sounds promising to me. There we go, now that one's going in, okay. We're just gonna start them. Yeah, you can see that that's not lined up. There we go, now that's lined up. Oh, okay, now that, I'm pretty sure that is fully lined up at this point. So we'll just get, there it is. Just get these top two started as well. There we go, that one started. You never want to tighten anything down until everything else is in place, right? Because otherwise things can kind of tweak as you tighten stuff down. So now that we've got all of these started, we can tighten them down. Me giving advice while doing this in the absolute most like jank and horrible way possible. You probably should not follow the way that I do things. Just in general, honestly. Or you can, I don't know. There's Broccoli. I hope he doesn't knock my phone over. Which I am using to record the secondary angle for this video. So that it's not all just POV. It would be nice if I could get like a proper wrench or something on here, but I don't have. Broccoli, be careful, buddy, okay? My phone's right there. La-di-da-di-da. Okay, that's on. I'm gonna try and see if I can route this through here, maybe? Yeah. Front chassis wiring. Yeah, it just shows it running through there. Looping around and connecting back. We're gonna go into the top one here. There we go. Connected. All right, so now let's do the back one, which doesn't matter as much to me. What I'm wondering is, where does it connect on here? Right there, hey? So this might be a little more complicated because of the wheelie bar. But it's going in to there. So we need to remove this. We need to remove that. See, you don't need instructions. You just need to think, right? Yeah, I cannot tell which one it went into, but I'm guessing it doesn't matter. It looks like they're both white lights anyways. Okay, so that'll come out. I think that's what this is, right? That looks like it might be a little loose. I want to check that. Ouch. Okay. How else? Does that not just pull out? What else needs to be disconnected here? I mean, these will need to be disconnected, so I guess we might as well take them off now. Oh, there's a little thing in there. Okay. We'll have to pull that out. Oh, I guess that's... That's getting put onto here. Okay. Okay, it's making sense. It's making sense. I really appreciate that front template. That's funny. We're just gonna hack away at her if we need to. Is that a nice noise for you? Shoop. Oop. These look like they're smaller ones again. Now that I've started to remove this, I'm thinking that it might have been easier to remove these two first while it's still attached to the body, but whatever. Ignore that horrible sound. Yeah, it probably would have been easier to remove this while it was still on the body. Whatever. Maybe not, because now I can tweak the whole thing, right? Oh. Alright. Well, come on, get in there. No reason not to do it like this, right? That's easier. Twink. Get in there, come on. This we're reusing, right? This is the part that we're replacing? Oh, there's two little, okay. I was wondering how that came out. I don't feel like that's shown on the diagrams. This rear assembly is a lot more complicated than the front one, eh? But really, none of this is that complicated. It's pretty simple. Pretty gosh darn simple, if you ask me. Ugh. Almost there. Am I going to clean up any of this stuff before I install the fresh new part? No. No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it caked with dirt. Because why not? And I've done a horrible job of putting bolts, screws away in a spot where I know which ones are which. So we'll see how the reinstallation goes. Okay, this is the part I'm replacing. So that's like this, right? Yeah. Oh. I should probably get this other one started before I tighten the other one down. Like I was saying earlier, that's generally best practice with stuff like this. Oh. Not a big fan of Allen keys. Oh. Your hands don't just get dirty working on real cars, they get dirty working on RC cars too, apparently. Look at all the filth on my fingers. Still a lot of play to that. Surprises me because these are feeling pretty tight. Snug it up a little bit more. Ouch. Okay, that's good. That's nice and snug. Now, what's the best order of reinstallation for this? I'm gonna start with this, I think. Were these the two for up here? No, it was these two, wasn't it? Because all the ones on the body have these flat tops. Right? Yeah. Just gonna get these ones started for now, and then finish tightening down that back one. That That seems pretty nice and snug. Let's snug these up. Like, none of this is important to the mechanics of the car, so if it falls off or fails, it doesn't really matter. But obviously, I would like it to stay together. Okay. That's on there good now. Where did the rest of the stuff go? These go on there like that. And this goes on here like that, right? Just pops in to there. Maybe I should have put this piece in first. Yeah, that popped into place pretty easily. Yeah, that was fine. What? Where does this screw down? Right there? Was that these? Man, I did a bad job of staying on top of this. These look like they might be a little bit long, but it makes the most sense. So I don't think it was these. Those were in the sides. Where did these come from? Feels like we're missing something still. Well, these weren't too long. Maybe there's a set of screws that aren't reused. Because I did remove stuff. I don't know, I'll have to double check that there aren't any open screw holes, I guess. Because yeah, those go in on there like that with these. Just gonna feed that through there like I did on the other side, I hope. That'll work here as well? Yep, nice. Not like that though. Okay, I can see why they were saying to use the zap straps back here. But I mean, that's honestly fine. Are there any other open holes that I forgot to put things into? Oh, right there. Okay. Okay. Looks weird not having the wheelie bar on there. Yeah, I can see why you'd put zip ties back here though, just so that these wires don't get caught on anything while you're ripping around. So I will do that. They supplied 2 little zip ties for me. I mean, we're almost done. Then we can turn it on and see if there's lights. There should be. There should be. I'll be a little disappointed if there aren't. A little confused. And then there won't be a troubleshooting section to this video if, for whatever reason, there aren't functioning lights. So if they don't work, then this is just going to be really unsatisfying for both of us. This is a little bit of a pain, hey? Hey, broccoli, isn't this a little bit of a pain? It's the bigger one? Come on. So yeah, that's lined up. Why isn't it getting started? Okay, we'll start with the top one maybe. Maybe that'll prove to be a little bit easier to start. Yeah, there we go. Now that's going in. There we go. I am going to tighten both down on this side right away just because I don't think it's going to affect the way it lines up on the other side at all. Oh, that's very loose. Definitely should tighten that down. Jeez. That ain't good. Can I fit this on here without having to remove the tire? No, I will have to remove the tire for that. Okay. Did I learn nothing from the other side? It's easier to connect the top first. Okay, it's going in. What do you think about all this, broccoli? You're interested in this, eh? There we go. Oh. Okay. That's everything on there. Check that in there as well. They didn't need to seal the zap straps away this hard, this much. Uh-oh. Just popped that out of there. Oh, is that what we're supposed to put the zip ties around? Geez, I hope they're in there better in the front. Well, I might need to try a different zip tie approach at some point, because I don't know if that's going to be tight enough, but it'll do for now. No, that was the right way. Ouch. Okay, I will fix this. Don't worry, but right now let's just grab the battery and see if these lights work. Hey, Brock? Yeah. Ooh. Always turn your controller on first. Jam that bad boy in there. I'm not going to run it, so I won't bother tightening anything down, but look at that. We got lights. Oh, and they are red in the back. Okay, that's really cool. That is really cool. Let's see if the body fits on there, if I'm going to need to cut it. It fits on there. Yeah, I'm not going to need to cut that. I don't need to cut that at all. Yeah, that fits just fine. Nice. We got ourselves some lights. That is really fucking cool. That is sweet. Nice.